Time.
Alright. Ah! Excited. Ah!
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Abel Hernandez, and I want to talk to you about something that is not important just to the world, but to the human body, and that is water. Water is a substance of life that is necessary to water our crops so we can have the necessary food to fuel our bodies. Plants, animals, our whole ecosystem is based off water. But my main subject of interest is water in the body. As some of you may know, most of our body is composed of water. Our brain is 85% water, our blood is 80% water, and our muscles are 70% water. And knowing that our muscle and our brain, our blood are made up of that much water, we must drink that much more water to keep our body functioning properly. And when you're not fueling your body with the necessary water for your body to function, that is called dehydration. And most of you know the term dehydration as people passing out or having heat strokes and all that, but no. There are different levels of dehydration, or should I say percentages. Just 2% dehydration, you already have impaired vision, where you cannot focus on a screen, where you kind of struggle trying to read what the screen is saying on your computer. Basic math functions in your everyday task. And it's amazing how just 2% of lack of water for your body already impairs you that much. And most Americans think, wow, I'm drinking juice, I'm drinking coffee, Gatorade, and all these liquids that are supposed to be fueling your body. You're actually not even hydrating yourself. If anything, you're just exerting more water out of your body. How many of you have bought in a soda or a cup of coffee and immediately 15, 20 minutes later, you have to go to the restroom and exert water already?
Yeah.
That's most of us, right? So instead of next time going and getting a bottle of Minute Maid or whatever, a Monster, just take water. Now, I was a victim of this once. There was a time period where I didn't notice I was drinking enough water, but I would wake up every day with just a severe headache. And then throughout the day, I was just really tired, and there was no reason why. I wasn't exerting that much energy throughout the day. I wasn't working out in the sun. But I brought this to the attention of my coworkers, and I said, is it just me, or are you guys experiencing the same thing? And they were like, no, I'm fine. You're probably just not drinking enough water. And I was like, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense. And then he's like, just try to drink more water and see what happens. So I said, okay. I took that in consideration. I started drinking more water before every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I started drinking about maybe 8 to 10 cups of water a day. And sure enough, I started waking up healthy. I felt good. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that this whole time I was dehydrated. And that's a common thing. 75% of Americans do not even know they're dehydrated. They just go through the day thinking they're fine, and they think, oh, my head hurts, and they just did the same thing I did, pop a bottle of ibuprofen. So then once I was told about this, I started to study the subject a little bit more, go into a little bit more details about water. And I read an article saying, water is necessary to burn fat. And I said, well, wait a minute. I thought you just go outside, run a couple miles, lift some weights, and you'll burn some fat. And as I read to the little facts about how scientists, look into it and do a little lab test, whatever. But as you may know, the more oxygen in your bloodstream, the better your circulation is. And when you have a healthy circulation, your body is using the fat as energy for you to lose weight. And when you're not drinking enough water, fueling your body with enough water you may need, your body's not circulating properly. Therefore, the fat is just staying there, and all you're exerting is water. You exert water from just breathing, sweating, and this whole time you're losing water, but you're not even intaking any of it. So you're just staying fat. And now, not only is water necessary to lose fat, it also helps you get rid of these toxins that are in your body. How many people I've seen like on Facebook, like, hey, add this much water, throw a lemon in there, put a pineapple in this, and all this, whatever. Yeah, I thought, like, wow, what? I looked into that also. I opened up an article saying, what's up with all this? And what I read in most of them was, yes, the citrus or little benefits of every fruit helps you get rid of some toxins like blueberries and all that. But the main ingredient is water. So I started to think as I looked into this, and I was like, maybe it's not these little ingredients in the fruit. It's just trying to make people drink more water so they can start living a healthier lifestyle. So I came to a conclusion, like, wow, like all these little things down to from my event when I realized I'm not drinking enough water, I'm not filling my body with the necessary nutrients, or should I say water. I was like, wow, water really does have that much of an impact in my body. And I'm standing here in front of you not to tell you to like drink more water and stay hydrated, but I want you to be informed. I want you to understand that there's a lot of benefits to water, not just like in my particular subject. Like, how many of you guys see like in sports therapy where you see a treadmill and a box of water and like people running in it? There's also like benefits to like your body composition outside with just water. I hope you guys learned something today, and hopefully you explore something new about water and how it betters your body in many different ways. And if it does, or if you do learn something, make sure to let me know. I think it would be a pretty cool thing to learn. Thank you.